Yeah, I'm here today. I'm very excited for the Olympics as well. Obviously, with Lindsey Vonn and Shaun White competing, it's always fun to see these guys compete around this time of the year. One senior softball player experienced many setbacks, but that did not get in the way of her success. Alexis Score has more on the story.
Coming off an injury from her sophomore season, senior Allie Wood never let anything get in her way.
I got hurt my sophomore year and kept pushing through it, and I didn't redshirt, mainly because my class is very important to me, and we all came in and we've all been through this journey together, and I wanted to remain in this class. And just mentally, I had to really prepare myself on not thinking about my injury and more on what's in front of me. So that's really what I pushed, is focusing on what's going on in front of me, the plays, focusing on my team, my pitcher as I'm in center field, and focusing my attention on them instead of how I'm feeling.
Allie Wood has grown as a person and as a player through her mid-career setbacks.
Definitely mentally, I've grown a lot the past 3 years. It's kind of funny because I was talking to my mom about it the other day, that I was just so frustrated that everything's clicking now. Like senior year, everything mentally is clicking physically, and I wish it would have happened freshman year.
Allie has shown her determination since she was recruited back in 2015.
To do that. There's some that I'm ready for them to have a breakout season, because deep in my heart, we've known that since we recruited them, that they have this opportunity. We bring an opportunity to these student athletes every day, and the challenge is for them to step up to it.
Allie and the seniors are looking forward to their final season together.
Really optimistic for what we're going to do, and really excited to see that unfold.
Wood and the Hawks will be opening up their season Friday, February 9th in Lafayette, Louisiana. Reporting for Iowa Softball, this has been Alexis Gore with DITV Sports.
I'm excited for the season for softball. It looks like they have a lot to improve upon, and the team sounds very confident as they open up their season next weekend down in Louisiana. And Iowa's near upset of Michigan State. One player was battling more than just the Spartans. DITV's Lucy Rodin tells us more.
Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines tough as characterized by severity or uncompromising determination. Iowa basketball defines tough as Jordan Bohannon.
He's the toughest person I've ever met. He doesn't get tired at all. It was one game, a couple games ago, he played like 40 minutes. After the game, he said he wasn't tired. It just proves to show how strong he is mentally.
Just one day before Iowa was set to take on the number 5 team in the nation, Jordan Bohannon was battling a severe case of the stomach flu.
Yeah, the first time I came out of the game, I was shivering quite a bit, and Fred got some power into me, and obviously the breaks got to me quite a bit, but try not to show him too much fatigue or anything. And
despite illness riding him down, Bohannon managed to play 32 minutes against Michigan State and finished with 17 points on the night.
And I don't know if there's anybody in this room that's surprised. I mean, were you? And he's one tough dude, man. Not surprised he played the way he played.
He's always been a tough kid and stuff, so I knew when he hit the floor tonight he was going to be at his best, or give it 100%. So that's the kind of guy he's been since the day I met him. I don't know a lot of guys that could have done that tonight and stuff, so it wasn't surprising to me at all. I've seen it time and time again.
I mean, he's been doing so much this season. I really don't think he's been getting the attention that he should be. I mean, he was getting the attention last year, and his numbers are better in almost every category this season. Without him, we'd be struggling. So for him to be able to come in the game under the weather and do what he did shows a lot to us as his teammates.
Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Lucy Rodin for DITV Sports.
Jordan, the rest of the Hawkeyes will be back in action this week at Ohio State, and hopefully he's feeling a little bit better. I have a fun fact for everyone. Iowa football starts in 205 days. Seems very far away, but I have a feeling it will come quicker than expected, as National Signing Day was yesterday, and Coach Kirk Ferentz gave his thoughts on his highly ranked recruiting class.
We're really pleased with the way the class came together, extremely pleased, quite frankly, and most recently we just had 3 new signees today with Kayvon Merriweather, Logan Klemp, and then Jaden McDonald. Those 3 guys joined us today. Great to get their letters. And then going backwards a little bit, DJ Johnson, Julius Prince, didn't acknowledge their signing publicly, but that's certainly out there now. And I'd be remiss if I didn't touch on Nico Reganey, just to have him join our program before school started. He's a guy that we actually looked at a year ago. He went to prep school this past year and joined us before the semester got going. So those 6 new additions we're really pleased with, and I feel like it really rounded the class out. I think we've got a great class of 22 signees, and very, very happy about that. think all 22 have a very clear understanding what it means to be and what it takes to be an Iowa Hawkeye. Certainly that process will continue as we move forward, but I think it's a great start with those guys.
I don't know about everyone else here at the DI, but I can't wait 205 days to see Kirk Ferentz again. And luckily, we don't have to wait that long with the team kicking off spring ball on Wednesday, March 21st. Mary-Kate Herron will have all of your Hawkeye football coverage throughout the spring, which will include a new series titled Beyond the Swarm, where MK will sit down with each of the Hawkeyes who will be heading to the draft in this April. The Iowa women's basketball team is confidently coming off a 92-84 win over Minnesota, but only had a couple days to prepare for tonight's matchup against Penn State.
You know, right now I think our team feels good about themselves with having Mackenzie back and having 2 good wins and going into this week hosting Penn State on Thursday. And obviously Penn State, another extremely good team.
You know, they've always brought their A game, and I think that tomorrow it's going to be no different. I mean, every team's going to give us our best shot. So I think just being able to be consistent, keep that energy and focus the whole time.
I think that the team is playing with really a good feeling right now. And so, you know, I know this opponent's going to be really tough, but I like the way that we feel about ourselves going into it.
And on our home court, have our fans behind us and just hopefully pull out the W, just approach the game the same way we do every game.
Tip-off is at 7 p.m. tonight inside of Carver Hawkeye Arena as the Hawkeyes take on the Nittany Lions. Come back tomorrow for the Daily Iowans' first ever baseball preseason show where our very own Mary-Kate Herron and the voice of Iowa of Hawkeye baseball, Zach Mackey, will give you all you need to know before Iowa heads down south for opening day. Guys, back to you.